Moby Vick. That's stupid. Birthdays are supposed to be fun. And why do we have to make our own goodie bags? Oh my god, you're the most hateful little child I've ever seen. Go home, Vic!
Nobody even wants you here.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content. Anywhere on the internet, promise swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Thank you so much. We're back in it with some Moby Vick today, just about the most evil child that we've ever encountered. Does the fact that she's morbidly obese make her more hateable? I like to think so. Let's go ahead and get on into it with Moby Vick, number 8. Something hammy this way comes. You better watch out, she's here, and she's hungry. Drinking more Star Beatus, and decided this time to give you the next installment. Hope everyone has had time to smooth their jimmies, because I might rustle a few yet again. Yeah, before I write something, I usually like to give a shout out to my $12 coffees as well. Our cast list: OP, Alistair 9000, 8 years old of pure awesome, Pilfer of Beatus, Cockroach Connoisseur, and Rope Climbing Beast. Renegade Robbie, my best friend, 8 years old of pure incredible, Pilferer of Beatus, and the only person to find a good use for Vic. NASCAR boy, disabled boy that I went to school with, wanted to be a race car driver when he grew up and always wore a helmet. Richie Rich, 8-year-old friend of mine, comes from a very wealthy family, surprisingly nice, and not an entitled shitlord. Mr. Rich is Richie's dad, around 40 years old, super wealthy, CEO of some big corporation, really great guy, super philanthropic. Mostly for the tax breaks, but we still give him a pass. Bros 1, 2, and 3. My older brothers, aged 17, 15, and 11, amazingly protective, and crusaders against the hams. Snarky Mark is Bro 1's friend, 17 years old, very good looking, according to the female gender at large. Beta Butterball is Moby Vick's mother, 200 pounds, and completely spineless. Moby Vick is 130 pounds of hateful in an 8-year-old body. Well, that is just a rotund child. This story picks up at Halloween. It was on a Wednesday, but our public school system, in an act of benevolence, had scheduled a teacher workday for Thursday, which meant that we could have a great and late Halloween. In light of Thursday being off as well, Mr. Rich had invited Richie's friends and classmates to come trick-or-treating in their neighborhood, and Robbie and I were going to stay the night. Sleeping at the rich people's house. It was around 5 p.m. on Halloween, and Bros 1, 2, Snarky Mark, and I were all at my house. Bro 3 had already gone to his friend's house for the night. Bro 2 was going to a haunted house later. Bro 1 and Snarky Mark were attending a party thrown by a high school friend that evening. Bro 2, hey, can you drive me to my friend's house? Bro 1, totally. I just have to get OP over to Richie's though. Bro 2, I need to go now though. Why do y'all have the same voice? Because I'm not very creative, that's why. I later learned that his crush had just shown up at the friend's house. Bro 2 was looking for some quality alone time. Snarky Mark, hey Bro 1, I gotta grab the alcohol anyway. I could drop OP off at Richie's. And so the matter was settled. Snarky Mark would drive me, so Bro 2 could go and woo his lady love. Where are you buying booze at 17 years old? I guess sneaking it out of mom's liquor cabinet is just a thing of the past. Bros 1 and 2 head out. Snarky Mark, let's go, P. I'm finally ready. Richie, Robbie, and I were all going as Red Sox players this year. I had gotten a Red Sox jersey with my name on the back for the occasion. I had my hat and my glove, and I was beyond excited. You show up to my house, I don't know who the hell you're supposed to be. Oh, look, it's baseball person. Great. Snarky Mark giving me a once-over. I approve. I was scared you'd go as a princess or something. OP. No, princesses suck. Snarky Mark. No argument here. Hey, OP, we match. He had an old Red Sox baseball cap that he always wore. Oh my god, twinsies. We jump inside Mark's car and begin our drive. We then pull up to the liquor store. Snarky Mark, my ID's bad. I need you to pretend I'm your brother, okay? OP, okay, Mark. He picks me up and piggybacks me into the liquor store, grabs a large quantity of alcohol, and goes to check out. The woman behind the counter locks eyes with me. OP, "Hi, I'm OP. This is my brother. He just got back from college. Look, he got me a hat just like his." She's too distracted by my adorable talking to even ask for Mark's ID. He grabs the alcohol and we retreat to his car. "Mission success." Snarky Mark, "You're the best, Al. Let's get you to your friend's house." "Yeah, but first I just need a little nip of something tasty before we drive." No, he didn't do that. We drive to Richie's, I get out, and Mark walks me in. Richie, NASCAR Boy, and Robbie are all already there. Richie has a custom jersey like mine, complete with a glove and a hat. Robbie just has a Red Sox t-shirt. Renegade Robbie,
"Hey, OP, you look like a real baseball player. I wish I had stuff like that."
OP, "Here, you could take my gloves and hat. That way we could both look like players." Renegade Robbie, obviously excited he looks more like me and Richie now.
"Thanks!"
And he gives me a big hug. Aw, best friends for life. Snarky Mark says, "OP, come here." OP, "Yeah?" Snarky Mark, I'm leaving. Thanks for the help." And then he hands me a king-sized Reese's. OP, "Thanks, Mark." Snarky Mark, "OP, you can't be a baseball player without a hat." Then he plops his hat onto my head. "Don't lose it. Have fun." Just so many wholesome feels in this story. Unfortunately, that king-size Reese's is sure to summon Moby Vick in some way. Mark pushes the brim down over OP's eyes and leaves to join Bro 1 for a night of teenage debauchery. I then walk over to Richie and NASCAR Boy. NASCAR Boy is dressed as, well, a NASCAR driver, obviously, complete with the full helmet. OP, "You look amazing, just like a real race car driver." NASCAR Boy, "I know." We all talk as more and more kids from school are dropped off. Suddenly, the wind howls, and in comes Beta Butterball, complete with what looks like a big pink beach ball. Vic has dressed as Sleeping Beauty. The layers of tulle make her look even wider than she already is. OP, "Richie, why is she here?" Renegade Robbie,
"Seriously, after Christmas?"
Richie, "Dad said we couldn't exclude her. The whole class was invited. He said everyone deserves a second chance." Normally I'd agree, but she smashed a peer in the face with a baking tray over a cookie, so I don't know. Maybe we just call it good. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Truth is, Mr. Rich is too nice for his own good. Moby Vick couldn't resist the allure of trick-or-treating in Richie's neighborhood. The ridiculously wealthy people who live there give out full-size candy as the rule, not the exception. Beta Butterball,
"Hi, OP. Is your dad here?"
OP, "Hi." No, he's not. Bro 1's friend dropped me off. Moby Vick,
"Snarky Mark. Is he still here?"
Obviously her crush didn't end at summer camp. Yeah, with that attempted homicide, I remembered. OP says no, he left. Beta Butterball has taken this distraction to slip out undetected. Moby Vick,
"That's his hat. Can I have it?"
OP, no. Vic,
"Why not? He's so cute."
What are you gonna do, smell it? Put it in like a little shrine in your closet? She's probably gonna eat it, just so it could be a part of her forever. OP says he gave it to me to borrow for my costume. I'm now feeling a little vindictive. Hey Richie, Robbie, NASCAR Boy, Snarky Mark gave me this Reese's. There's 4 of them. You guys want to split it? Robbie, Richie, and NASCAR Boy?
Yes!
I give them each one. Moby Vick,
I want one, OP.
OP says, nah, only 4. Moby Vick,
no fair! Reese's are my favorite
form of poison.
I'm hungry. I need to eat something so I don't feel dizzy trick-or-treating. All the walking.
That's not my problem. It's yours.
She's gonna eat all the candy as soon as she gets it. Robbie, Richie, and I all shove our Reese's in our mouths in one motion and chew mouth open. NASCAR boy eats his normally because he's not a vindictive little shit like the rest of us. And Vic goes off to pout. Sucks to suck. It's finally getting dark and all of us are ready to go trick-or-treating. There's an enormous pack of us, and it's a large gated community, so no parent feels the need to chaperone us. The good old days. We all head out armed with pillowcases to receive our mountains of candy. Hooray! Diabetes on the way! We begin trick-or-treating, and almost immediately, Vic starts with the bitching. Moby Vick,
my feet hurt. I'm so tired.
Renegade Robbie,
Shut up. Do you get that no one cares? Nobody even likes you.
Moby Vick,
Did OP give you that hat and glove? We all know you're too poor for them to be yours.
Yeah, we heard it before, Vic. You only got the one card to play. I take this moment to nail her right in the back of the head with a pine cone. Moby Vick,
Did you just hit me?
OP, no. Pine cones fall out of trees, stupid. Vic is pouting again. Robbie has enraged the beast. We continue our trick-or-treating for a couple more hours. I have collected a plethora of candy. It is completely dark now, so it's time to go back to Richie's. NASCAR boy,
I can't see anymore.
his helmet was a full helmet, like this one. The Wonder Bread helmet? Hell yeah, dude. If you're not first, you're last. He takes off his helmet and puts it into his pillowcase. NASCAR boy,
Now I got no more room for candy.
OP, hey, I'll trade you. You hold some of my candy for me, and we can make room in my bag for that. We trade some candy for his helmet. NASCAR boy now has the most candy out of everyone. Moby Vick,
Hey, why does he get more candy?
OP, because I wanted to give it to him. I had to make room to carry his helmet. Moby Vick,
No fair. I should have the most. I have to keep my sugars up. I've been walking all night.
you really should try another form of locomotion, Vic. Just lean forward and start rolling. Energy conservation, don't you know? OP says we've all been walking all night. You're just the only one whining. Vic,
You don't understand. I have conditions. Give me some of your candy.
OP, no, you have enough, fatty. Moby Vick,
But you gave more to NASCAR boy. You have to be fair. Give me some.
OP, he's my friend. I gave it to him because I wanted to. I don't have to give you anything. Renegade Robbie,
Yeah, shut up, Vic. If you don't, OP's gonna beat you up again.
Moby Vick,
You're all so mean to me. Just give me some candy, OP.
she then reaches out to grab some. OP jerks away, saying, I'm not giving you any, Vic. In hindsight, I wish I had just given her my entire bag. So she could eat herself into a coma? Has the price of peace become so high? We then make the trek back home. Vic, oddly silent, again, which is never a good sign. Suddenly, Vic hip checks NASCAR boy. He falls and scrapes against the pavement. His candy flies everywhere. He is bleeding and he is crying. Moby Vick,
I guess you shouldn't have taken off your helmet, R-tard.
Vic takes this opportunity to steal all of NASCAR boy's fallen candy. She's so freaking shameless. Punch her! Punch her now! Where's the vengeance? Where's the justice? OP says, I wish that I had hit her. I wish I had shoved all the candy down her freaking fat throat and watched her choke. But I didn't. Everyone was too focused on NASCAR boy. Robbie and I wrap his arms around our shoulders to walk him home. My hat falls off while picking him up, and Richie grabs it for me. We walk home carrying the screaming NASCAR boy. Vic is contentedly eating his stolen candy. We get back to Richie's house. We walk in. Richie puts my hat on the table by the door. Mr. Rich and all the parents are there to pick up their kids, and they're immediately asking us what happened. Well, this is just the consequence of your own decision, Mr. Rich. You thought she deserved a second chance. Does she deserve a third chance now? Are we going to finally learn our lesson? Unlikely. During the commotion caused by us bringing NASCAR Boy in and telling his mom and Mr. Rich what happened, Vic must have convinced Beta Butterball to just take her home. By the time we had explained to all the parents what had happened to NASCAR Boy, they were long gone, with both Vic and NASCAR Boy's candy. The other kids and parents slowly filed out, and NASCAR Boy finally stopped crying. NASCAR Boy,
OP, do you know where my candy is?
I exchange a look with Richie and Robbie. We all, without hesitation, know what we must do. OP, yeah, I'll get it. We grab a jumbo pillowcase from Richie's linen closet, and the three of us dump all of our candy into it. OP, here, NASCAR Boy. Your pillowcase ripped, so we had to get you a new one. And here's your helmet back, too. NASCAR Boy.
Wow, I didn't know I got this much candy.
OP, yeah, you got way more than everyone else. It was probably your costume. You looked awesome. NASCAR Boy.
Yeah.
Aw, that's just the best ever, isn't it? Maybe 8-year-old kids aren't selfish little snots all the time. Either that or OP and her friend group are just extreme outliers. NASCAR Boy's mom, who knows full well what we just did, hugs us and thanks us. She and NASCAR Boy go home, his injury now completely forgotten because of his enormous candy supply. Mr. Rich.
Hey guys, I want to let you all know how proud I am of you all. What you just did shows what good friends all three of you are. Let's get in the car. We're taking a trip.
Mr. Rich got all of us into his car, then we all went and got ice cream and rented movies, and he bought us some new candy. And that's not tax deductible. Hey, shout out to Mr. Rich. Maybe he ain't so bad after all. I'm still gonna have to eat you once the revolution comes, but for now, you're all right. Robbie, Richie, and I had a great time for the rest of the night. We wake up in the morning, and Robbie's mom comes and picks him up. Robbie,
Hey, here, OP.
handing me the hat and glove.
Thanks.
OP, just keep it. You actually play baseball. You're the one who will actually use those. Renegade Robbie,
Thanks.
and we hug. I'm left with Richie. I start collecting my things, waiting for Bro 1 to come and pick me up. OP, Richie, where'd you put the hat again? Richie Rich,
On the table in the entry hall by the door.
OP, it's not there anymore. Richie Rich,
Perhaps the help has moved it. I'll ask.
it was nowhere to be found. The maid didn't touch it. There was nothing on that table when she got there this morning. We figured out what had happened. Richie Rich,
Do you think someone has stolen it?
realization then dawns on me. OP, yeah, it was Vic. She wanted Snarky Mark's hat. She took it while we were talking to NASCAR Boy. Just then, Snarky Mark walks in. OP, where's Bro 1? Snarky Mark,
Oh, something came up this morning.
AKA he was too hungover to get out of bed.
So I came to get you.
Okay, but you're not still drunk right now, are you, Mark?
I'm not drunk, all right? I just have a speech impediment and a stomach virus.
I said goodbye to Richie and thanked Mr. Rich. Snarky Mark and I got into his car, and I come clean to him about his hat. Snarky Mark,
That fat fuck from the camp?
OP, yeah, she thinks you're cute. I'm so sorry about your hat. Snarky Mark,
Don't apologize. I know how that piece of trash is, and we'll get my goddamn hat back.
so we go to my house and get Moby Vick's address. Bros 2 and 3 are still out. Bro 1 is dead to the world. Snarky Mark,
I guess it's just you and me, OP.
OP says, okay, let's go. He and I drive to Vick's house. Snarky Mark storms up the front steps, me in tow, knocks on the door, and Beta Butterball answers. Beta Butterball, hi, OP. And you are? Snarky Mark, I'm Mark. Sorry to bother you, but your daughter has something of mine that I would very much like back. Beta Butterball goes and gets Vick. Vick comes to the door. Beta Butterball has not come with her. Moby Vick, hi, Snarky Mark. Snarky Mark, shut up. You got 10 seconds to give me my hat back. I don't know if it was the crush or the fact that Mark is terrifying when he's angry, but she said nothing and brought him his hat. Snarky Mark snatched it from her greasy paws. He then leans in and gets in her face. Snarky Mark, I just want you to know that you're the ugliest, most repulsive person I've ever met. You're a waste. Do not come near me again. Stay away from OP. And so help me, if you ever pull that NASCAR boy shit again, I'll kill you. Well, 17-year-old man threatening an 8-year-old child, I don't know how I feel about it, but it is Moby Vick. Maybe we give it a pass, just this once. Everybody deserves a second chance. And with that, Snarky Mark grabs my hand and we go back to his car. We pick up pizza on the way back to the house. Bros 2 and 3 are back, and Bro 1 has finally awoken from his hangover. We all had pizza and an enjoyable Thursday off from school. TLDR, Vick teaches us the best way to achieve your dreams. Well, my jimmies are pretty rustled right in this. Vick is truly disgusting. Truly, no shame at all, no repercussions at all. I can only imagine how much this will devolve as she gets older. You're this terrible of a human being at 8 years old? What comes next? I guess we'll read on and find out, won't we? Moby Vick 9, Birthday Beatus. Oh, that's the worst gift ever. Gift that keeps on giving. Good morrow, good people. Hope nobody's sugars are low. I'm bringing you the next installment to keep that beatus under control. And we're off. Cast list largely the same with the addition of Sweet Sienna, girl in my 3rd grade class, nice to everyone, and Miss Sweet, who is Sienna's mother. Also, everybody's 9 now instead of 8. Got it? Good, let's go. Hi-ho, Silva! Away! OP wrote that. Sweet Sienna was having a birthday party, and the whole class was invited. It was going to be a treasure hunting adventure. Pretty lit. The day of the party, I'm freaking out because I still need to buy her a present. Bro 1 and Snarky Mark are going to a graduation event that afternoon and have agreed to drive me to get a present and drop me off at Sienna's house on their way. So we load into Bro 1's car and drive over to the mall. OP, what do I buy her? She likes girl stuff. Snarky Mark, how should I know, Butch? Bro 1 calls his girlfriend and asks for some advice. Through her guidance, we pick up a charm bracelet making kit and hope for the best. It seems like a solid choice. We then pile back into the car, where I frantically shove it into a wrinkly gift bag with some crumpled, mismatched tissue paper. Yeah, wrapping presents has never really been my strong suit. Yeah, that's why you get the gift bag, right? No wrapping required. Bro 1 asks, is Vick going, OP? OP says, the whole class is invited. Snarky Mark, ugh. Bro 1, please just try to ignore her today. I can't pick you up or bail you out if you end up doing anything. We pull up to the party about 20 minutes late. Vick waddles across our field of vision. Snarky Mark, hey, OP, pushes his nose up with his finger. OP imitating his action. With that, Bro 1 and Snarky Mark peel out of the driveway. Miss Sweet, OP, was that your brother? OP, yeah. Miss Sweet, he should really watch his speed. Okay, let me take your present. Everyone else is in the backyard. You're just in time to start the treasure hunt. There's a bag with your name on it back there. Did Miss Sweet set this whole thing up? That's some dedication. I walk to the backyard and wish Sweet Sienna a happy birthday and greet Renegade Robbie. Miss Sweet comes out shortly with the treasure maps. Miss Sweet, all right, grab a map. The treasure hunt is about to begin. What you find, you can keep. Have fun. Moby Vick, wait, we have to dig? Miss Sweet, yeah? Among other things, treasure's hidden all over the backyard. Your treasure is your goodie bag. Moby Vick,
That's stupid. Birthdays are supposed to be fun. And why do we have to make our own goodie bags?
oh my god, you're the most hateful little child I've ever seen. Go home, Vic!
Nobody even wants you here.
You're not having a good time, I'm gonna call your mom for you, okay? Sweet Sienna says, don't worry, Vic. It'll be fun. You'll see. Moby Vick,
I don't want to go running at a party.
oh, there's the rub. Renegade Robbie says,
You ruin everything. If you didn't want to go on a treasure hunt, why did you even come?
stupid question, Robbie. She came for cake, obviously. She smelled it from miles away. Moby Vick,
Birthdays have cake.
of course.
And usually they have goodie bags.
Miss Sweet, oh, we have lots of cake, but right after the treasure hunt. So, on your mark, get set, go! And we all dash, or waddle, in Vic's case, into the backyard and begin our search. We find candy and fake jewelry, chocolate coins, toys, etc. Vic has also found a way to collect treasure without expending any of her precious energy. Like a troll under a bridge, she traps weak kids and demands tribute from their treasure bags in order to be let go. She has collected quite a sizable bag of goodies, and once all the treasure is found, we make our way back towards the house. Sweet Sienna, look, I found a crown. The location was marked on her map only, a gift from her parents that they obviously wanted her specifically to find.
Oh no. Do not ruin that little girl's birthday, Vic.
She's going to. She ruins everything. I hate this.
What? You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
She picked up a silver princess crown. Vic's eyes roll back into her head like a shark about to feed. She's definitely jealous. We get back to the house and Miss Sweet says, wow, Sienna, you found a crown. You got the special treasure. Moby Vick,
That's not fair. It was only on her map.
Miss Sweet, she's the birthday princess and a princess needs a crown. Moby Vick,
No, I want a crown, but I couldn't get one because you cheated.
Richie Rich, Vic, if you want a crown so badly, just make your mom buy you one when she gets you. Kind of a rich people solution, but he's got a point. Moby Vick says,
No, I want that one.
Miss Sweet, well, that one is Sienna's, so sorry. Now let's open presents, and then we can finally eat some cake. Yum! Sienna opens all the presents, and she is enthusiastic and thankful for all of them. She reaches for mine last. Moby Vick,
Hey, we all know that's yours, OP. No mommy to teach you how to wrap a present, right?
again, that's the one card that you have to play. How long could it possibly be effective? Get some new fucking material, Vic. LP says, I refuse to respond to this. I am rising above. Moby Vick,
You know I'm right.
Sweet Sienna opens the present and says, wow, thanks, OP. I love making bracelets. I'll make one for you first. Vic pouts that she didn't get her confrontation. The cake is brought out and her greed gets the better of her. She is no longer pouting. Moby Vick points to the cake.
I want that piece.
Miss Sweet, obviously regretting the class-wide invitation. We haven't sung to Sienna yet. And once we sing, she gets first pick of which slice of cake she wants. Moby Vick,
But she already got the crown. I didn't get anything, and you cheated, so I should get the first piece of cake.
Miss Sweet, Vic, please stop, or I'm not cutting you a piece at all. There you go, lay down the law. I'm sure Vic doesn't know how to handle it. This displeases the beast greatly. Candles are lit. Happy birthday is sung. Sweet Sienna leans over to blow out the candles. Sweet Sienna had waist-length blonde hair. In a moment of jealous rage, as Sienna leaned over to blow out the candles, Moby Vick ripped out her ponytail. Sienna's hair swung directly into the lit candles and caught fire. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. She needs to be institutionalized. First, you smash OP in the face with a baking tray over a cookie. Then you try to kill your camp counselor with peanuts. Now you've lit the birthday girl's head on fire. I know she's only 9, but somebody hit her, please. Something tells me a bit of percussive maintenance would go a long way. Luckily, quick as lightning, Miss Sweet dumps 2 liters of beetus juice onto her daughter's flaming head. Miss Not So Sweet anymore. What were you thinking? Moby Vick.
It wasn't fair.
Miss Not So Sweet anymore. Get away from Sienna. Beta Butterball is called. She walks in, apologizes for her daughter, and begins to leave. Miss Not So Sweet anymore. Vic lit Sienna on fire. Aren't you gonna do something besides apologize? Beta Butterball. I'm sorry. Miss Not So Sweet anymore. Just get the fuck out. No, seriously, beat your child before I do it for you. Beta Butterball and Vic leave. The rest of our parents are called. We all wish Sienna a happy birthday and leave. No cake was had. After this event, Vic was never invited to another birthday party. The parents all knew what she had done. TLDR, I have trouble with procrastination. Okay, no more birthday parties for Fatty, but like, does that undo the damage that was done? Not really. She's just gonna find a series of other ways to be an a-hole. She really is just like the most insufferable person on the planet. I don't think it's fixable, and she's not even 10 years old yet. As soon as Vic hits 18, she's going directly to jail. I'm pretty sure of that. But let's get one more story in here and we'll see how that one goes. Moby Vick 10, Valentine's Tragedy. This whole thing's been a tragedy so far. Hope everyone has calmed their jimmies because I'm here with number 10 and we are not even at the halfway point yet. Feels good, doesn't it? You love to see it, don't you? The cast list largely the same. But we're also introducing Poison Ivy. My 4th grade teacher had shocking dyed red hair and an impressive plant collection on her windowsill. Lady Marjorie, Bro 3's classmate whom he had a crush on, pretty, wealthy, and popular. Baron Blunt, Bro 3's friend, had no concept of diplomacy. Oh, I remember him. There's also Miss Kitty, my art teacher. Sweet, but a little odd. Her decor was cat-themed. Oh, Miss Kitty goes home to an empty apartment, drinks a box of wine every night. There's a lot of subtext there that I don't really want to get into further than that. Now come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Shout out Hocus Pocus. Wow, that's appropriate for the season. So, my school had a Valentine's Day tradition. The week before Valentine's Day, 7th graders got the 4th graders Valentines. Basically, the older kids picked the younger kid's name and sent them Valentine's gifts, cards, and clues for the week. The younger kids were only told the gender and wrote cards back, gave back gifts, etc. At the end of the week, the older kids came to the classroom and revealed themselves. Valentine's gifts were exchanged, and then there was a small party. It was a pretty fun tradition. Seems kind of random, but yeah, I could dig it, I guess. As Bro 3 was in 7th grade, he and his friends were the Valentines to my grade. The Monday before Valentine's Day, we all know we're getting Valentine's today. Excitement ensues. Poison Ivy gets up in front of the class. Poison Ivy, when I call your name, come to the front of the room to get your Valentine. We all go up, one at a time. I get mine. It's a huge pink heart, covered in lace of various shades of pink. My Valentine is definitely a girl. Moby Vick,
Ooh, mine's from a boy.
it's a blue piece of paper, folded once, with a quick message scrawled across the front in ballpoint pen. OP, it's ugly. Does that not bother you? Moby Vick,
You're just jealous that yours isn't from a boy.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was all selected randomly. It's fine. I go home with my enormous Valentine, and my brothers get home soon after. Bro 2,
Ha, you got your Valentine's today?
OP, yeah. Bro 3, who's my Valentine? Bro 3 says,
I'm not gonna tell you.
OP, but it's a girl. Bro 3,
Yeah, during homeroom last Friday, we got called up and picked a kid from the list. They tried to keep gender matched as much as possible.
that's right, these are platonic Valentines. OP, what am I supposed to get her? Bro 2,
OP, it's really too bad that they didn't take your proclivities into consideration. Seriously, you'll figure it out.
she's 9 years old, you creep. She doesn't have proclivities. I guess it's just brothers being purposely offensive. OP says, shut up. Hey, also, why was Vic's Valentine a boy? You said they were supposed to match the genders. Bro 3,
Okay, I'll tell you, but you can't tell anyone else. Not even Robbie. Baron Blunt was out sick last Friday. Since I'm his friend, they asked me to pick his kid for him, and I gave him Vic.
what a friend. Next day at school, we're in the art room making our return Valentines, and I am struggling. Moby Vick,
You're hopeless.
Miss Kitty, no, nobody's hopeless. I'll help you make your card. Meow. Against all odds, with Miss Kitty's help, I am able to make a girly pink Valentine to send back. I attach the first gift, a chocolate rose. Poison Ivy collects our cards and gifts and sends them to the middle school. Later that day, we get our first gift from our Valentines, along with a message. Mine is a big Reese's heart. The note is, I think you're sweet, can't wait till we meet. Robbie gets a big bag of Valentine's Day M&Ms. I don't remember the message. Vic gets a single box of sweethearts. To Vic from... ? She's disappointed, but she downs all those sweethearts in one mighty gulp. To be fair, the sweethearts ain't exactly pleasant to chew. It's like trying to eat chalk. I hate it. But Vic does deserve nothing more. Probably not even this, but definitely nothing more. Vic has laid her eyes on my Reese's heart at this point. Moby Vick,
No, that's not fair, OP. Why do you get that? Reese's are my favorite.
obviously. OP, my Valentine sent it to me. Don't like your boy anymore? Moby Vick,
No, I'm hungry. Everyone else got more candy than me.
I ignore the whale song. My friends and I open our candy and we start sharing and trading with each other. Yes, only among friends, which means not you, Vic. Vic says,
Give me some.
OP says, no. Moby Vick,
All of you need to share with me.
Renegade Robbie,
No.
Moby Vick,
Poison Ivy. Alistair and her friends won't share their candy with me.
Poison Ivy. Alistair can do what she wants with her candy. It's hers, from her Valentine. Moby Vick,
She gave everyone but me some. And Reese's are my favorite. And it's not fair.
oh my god, somebody please bring me a Tylenol and a shot of vodka.
2 shots A vodka?
OP, everyone else gave me some of their candy. Sharing means both people get some. I'm not giving it away, I'm trading. You ate all of your candy. You didn't share. So why should we? Moby Vick, you know I have conditions. I have to eat or my metabolism slows down and I get sick. Besides, you had more than me. Poison Ivy, make her give me some. Poison Ivy, no Vic, but I'm not dealing with this. No more trading in class. If you want to trade, wait until after school. Yeah, I guess that's one way to sort it. Days of exchanged gifts pass. I send flowers, chocolates, cards. She sends the same back to me. Vic is becoming more and more discontent with her Valentine. Finally, the day before the reveal comes, I go home toting my final clue. I hid it out of the park when I chose you. OP, Bro 2, could you drive me to the mall to get a gift for my Valentine tomorrow? Bro 2, yeah, I'll take you. Bro 3 says, OP, make sure your gift is good. I know what she got you. Seriously, your gift for her needs to be like really amazing. Seems like kind of a big deal to make about Valentine's Day. A whole week-long thing? Are we doing the same shit for Christmas? Is this just how it goes at rich kid schools? Whatever. Bro 2 takes me to the mall. I wander the mall and end up at Tiffany & Co. Bro 3 said it needed to be good, and I know the girls always talking about Tiffany, so I get a bracelet, have it wrapped, and am pretty ready to meet my Valentine tomorrow. Bro, you're dropping some real money. Where are you getting this from? Curious. So the day of the reveal arrives. We all have our gifts to give to our Valentines, except for Vic. Poison Ivy, Vic, you need to grab your gift. The 7th graders will be here soon. Moby Vick, I didn't bring him one. I shouldn't have to give him something. Boys just give girls stuff on Valentine's Day. Poison Ivy just lets it go, and we all sit down at the tables, set up our name tags so the 7th graders can find us. They come in and walk up to their Valentines. A big cupcake is given to everyone. Lady Marjorie says, Hi, OP. I'm Marjorie. I'm your Valentine. OP says, Hi, Lady Marjorie. I was just trying to figure out what I could give you for the gift exchange today. Bro 3 told me that you're a big fan of the Red Sox. OP, yeah, they're my favorite. I was a baseball player for Halloween last year. Lady Marjorie, he told me. Well, my dad is friends with the owner of the team, so I asked him to get you this. She had gotten me a baseball bat, signed by the entire team. I was over the moon. I basically mauled her with a hug. No, that is a pretty lit gift. I could pawn this for some money and pay off the bracelet that I bought for you. OP, thank you. This is incredible. Bro 3 said your gift was going to be awesome, and he told me that I needed to get you something great, so I got you this. I gave her the Tiffany & Co. bracelet. Her turn to freak out. Oh my god, this is incredible. All my friends are going to be so jealous. Then Marjorie and I sit down to talk. She said, does Bro 3 ever say anything about me? OP, yeah. He always talks to his friends about how pretty you are. He likes you. Lady Marjorie, I like him too. That's why I chose you, so I'd have an excuse to talk to him. Love is in the air. At least in this specific moment. But it is soon shattered because suddenly there's a commotion 2 tables over. Moby Vick, no, you can't do that. Give him to me. Baron Blunt, no, you didn't get anything from me. You're so selfish. Moby Vick, you're the boy. I'm the girl. Girls don't give presents. They get them. Baron Blunt, that's only if the boy actually likes the girl. Nobody wanted you. I'm stuck with you because I was sick and Bro 3 was trying to be funny. For as much as Moby Vick loves to use brutal honesty as a weapon, it hurts when it's used against you, doesn't it? You're reaping what you sow right now. Baron Blunt then began to spitefully eat the chocolate that he had brought for Moby Vick. Vick says, "Stop! It's mine!" Seeing her sweet Beatus quickly disappearing, her blood sugars start plunging, and Vick takes the only action that she can. She's gonna attack somebody over food again, isn't she? In the next moment, Baron Blunt is wearing his Valentine's Day cupcake as a hat, icing side down. Vick is breathing heavily, the reality of the wasted Beatus suddenly dawning on her. Baron Blunt, "Ah!" He storms out to the bathroom to wash the Beatus out of his hair. Vick is quickly replacing her sugars with the chocolates that Baron Blunt hadn't managed to eat yet. Poison Ivy quickly escorts her out. Poison Ivy, "We're going to the principal. Now." Moby Vick, "I had to. He was eating my candy." Cue whale song. Vick was suspended for 3 days. And yet again, she got no cake. You say that like she's not gonna just go home and twist her mother's arm to take her to the grocery store and buy her a cake right now. Because conditions. TLDR, icing is a great hair conditioner. Not true, not true. Alright guys, also, I have a special treat for you as well. I was talking to Snarky Mark yesterday and he told me a Vick story. It's too short to be a standalone, so enjoy this. Be Snarky Mark, 18 years old. Don't be Moby Vick, disgusting butter beast. Snarky Mark's doing his lifeguard thing, working on his tan, flirting with the ladies. Vick is beached in the shallow end, floating to avoid spending useless calories. Snarky Mark tries to avoid what looks like a Pillsbury biscuit can with dough spilling out everywhere. Suddenly, he notices Moby Vick crying, getting picked up by Beta Butterball. He goes back to surveying the pool when suddenly, Snarky Mark whistles, "Brrr! Everyone out now!" Pool workers, "Why? What's wrong?" Snarky Mark, "She took a shit in the pool." Oh, come on. That's just a Snickers bar she left out in the sun. It rolled into the pool. It's fine. Give it a sniff. Give it a lick. Let's find out for sure. Indeed. There was a brown log in the shallow end where Vick had previously been beached. Ugh. You're 9 years old. You're too old for this. God. The pool was closed, and pool sanitation worker came to get the offending log. He fishes it out. Sanitation worker. Snarky Mark. What? Sanitation worker. This isn't crap. It's a deep fried candy bar. Did I not call that one 100%? It's like that scene in Caddyshack where the candy bar's thrown in the pool and the little girl's like... Probably funnier in real life. Yes, Vick's sugars were so low that a regular candy bar was not enough. She deep fried it, or her mom deep fried it. The trauma of dropping it was apparently so great that she had to go home, so her beatus didn't flare up, you know? Alright, there it is. A story retold from Snarky Mark, so keep your sugars up until next time. There's just no end in sight for her selfishness, her degeneracy, her general lack of care for herself or anybody around her. I would say that it's sad to watch, but also I'm kind of enjoying her self-destruction, so I don't know. Should I feel bad? I'm not sure. I know that I do enjoy it on some level, and I hope that you did too, friends. Don't forget to hit all the buttons, I'd appreciate that. Check out the links in the description. Amazon affiliate, if you're gonna buy something on Amazon, click through there first, you know? I get broke off a little bit of cash. You don't pay anything more, everybody wins. There's also Teespring, social media, whatever. On the end card, I'm gonna link Burger Beard Classic Saga.
Great writing, fun songs, you're gonna love it. Click on through on the end card. And of course, always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye. Go ahead and cut them open. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Promise, swears he